Obama honors the men and women who gave their lives serving their country.
The president also attends a special ceremony marking a milestone in one of this nation's most controversial wars. Fox's Ed Henry has the story tonight from Washington.
President Obama laying a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknowns, a yearly tradition on Memorial Day, honoring those who gave their lives for this country, but whose identities may never be known.
Today we come together as Americans to pray, to reflect, and to remember these heroes.
Later, the commander-in-chief spoke at the Memorial Day observance ceremony at Arlington National Cemetery, a tradition that dates back to the end of the Civil War. Mr. Obama acknowledging the sacrifices made by American military families over the course of more than a century.
They rest here, together, side by side, row by row, because each of them loved this country and everything it stands for more than life itself.
The president adding this Memorial Day marks an important milestone.
For the first time in 9 years, Americans are not fighting and dying in Iraq.
After Arlington, the president visited the Vietnam War Memorial. The White House says this marks the beginning of a 13-year program to honor those who served during that controversial conflict.
This is important for all of us, whether you fought in the Vietnam War or fought against it, whether you were too young to be shaped by it. It is important that our children understand the sacrifices that were made by our troops in Vietnam.
The commemoration of the Vietnam War will continue until Veterans Day 2025, which will mark 50 years since the last American troops left what was then called Saigon. At the White House, Ed Henry, Fox News.
Well, a dangerous night for a Milwaukee